Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Henny Nice Podcast. As always, I'm your host, your brother Jay White. First things first, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, like the podcast wherever the fuck you listening to this at. Share it with your people. A nigga appreciate it. And then, of course, Henny Nice merch. Click the Linktree link in the show notes. It'll take you to this big ass page where I got a bunch of shit. Articles and more of that shit, and it'll take you to the merch store where hoodie season is among us, nigga. So get your crew necks and your goddamn hoodies, and tees, while I mean shit, niggas just came from 110-degree weather last week. So yeah, get your t-shirt, hoodie, crew neck, all that good shit. And yeah, as always, I appreciate the support. Now I got the church announcements out the goddamn way. I'm trying to look up and see when the last time you was on this motherfucker. Hold on.
How old are you?
I'm 34 now.
So right before your 30th birthday?
Fuck yeah. That's right. Damn.
That was a good time. It's been that long.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But I got the homie Fran has come back to the podcast to fuck with a nigga. So
what's going on?
You tell me. You busy motherfucker. You out here trying to become Annalise Keaton and shit.
You know what? Fuck you. Okay. No, it's not that. Fuck you, real bad.
But no, like it's not an everyday occurrence where I get somebody that's trying to get into law school.
Yeah.
So
life is crazy. Yeah, I actually take the LSAT next Saturday. So I take the LSAT next Saturday.
Stand one up for you.
Please do. This test is dumb. Everything about law school and trying to get in, it's all a fucking haze. It's all a haze. It's all who can last the longest, who can spend the most money, who can take these tests, who can do whatever. This particular process is completely designed to keep marginalized individuals out of this process. It is a disaster. It's a fucking nightmare. Like, I see why only 5% of lawyers, according to the American Bar Association, are African Americans. It's only 5%. Did you know that? According to the American Bar Association, it's only 5% are African American that are lawyers. That's it. That's it. It's only a small. I think it actually dropped to 4%. So I really try to make sure that, if those who are Black and brown who want to go to law school, it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's dumb. And it's all unnecessary. But yeah, I take the LSAT next Saturday, and then we are going to apply. Oh, can you hear me? There we go.
Yeah, you good. You still here. You good. You said you're going to take it next Saturday. You're going to apply.
Yep. I put my application in before Thanksgiving. So that's the thing, to try to be considered for early admissions. So
okay. Nice. Yeah. So what? We ain't gonna put professions and shit out there, but cool. This is a pivot for you, right?
So kind of, sort of, but it's always been a lifelong goal. Like, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, and I was just like, I literally came probably right before the pandemic kind of jumped off. I was tossing around the idea. And I was talking to my therapist, and I was like, I've really been thinking about going back to law school. Like, something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a lawyer. Like, I went to undergrad. I got the master's. I started a bit. Like, I've done everything. And I'm like, I really just want to focus on the shit that I really wanted to do. And I really wanted to go back to law school. And I really wanted to go to law school. Right. But I was like, I don't know. I'm about to be 40, And my therapist was like, she said, well, you can be 40 or 43 when you're finished, whatever, and be a lawyer, or you can be 40 or whatever age and regret it and still think about it. And I was like, I'm gonna need you to lower your tone when you're speaking to me.
Getting in your ass.
I said, so then I actually took the LSAT February 2021, completely bombed it. The whole entire process wore me out so bad that I completely shelved my whole entire law school admissions process. Like, I was over it. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And so top of 2023, I was like, all right, let me really figure it out. And so the LSAT is one of those tests where you just, like, to get a good score, you need to be studying 6 to 8 months. Like you can't just wing this. It isn't one of those tests. Like it's a marathon. And
Right.
that's where a lot of people don't know. They just jump right in. But no, it's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And I was like, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. I'm about to be 40. Let me just do it. No matter what, the time is still going to be there, no matter what it is. So just use the time how you want it. So the time's still
Okay.
going to pass.
Yeah.
So
Facts. And I'm like, I'm kind of dealing with that shit too. Getting, you know, mid-30s next year or in a
yeah.
couple months. Shit here and like thinking about. I don't want to call it a midlife crisis because I'm not having a crisis, but like
More a realization of where you are in life.
there you go. Realization
Yeah.
about like, you know, what family life looks like. Cause like I am, in the little group that like, yeah, I would like to be married. I would like to have kids, the whole dream with that shit. And
Yeah.
then also like, I'm getting older, but also like realizing like, oh shit, my parents are getting older too.
That's
So it's
so
like,
that's one of the most interesting things to have
yeah,
to that's one of the hardest things to deal with as you migrate out of your 30s, in your mid 30s into your 40s, is that you start seeing your parents age. And
yeah,
that is very uncomfortable because
yeah.
these are your parents. These are the pillars, the Superman, the Superwoman of your lives.
Facts,
And now to
facts.
see them in an elder aging state to where they're not that space, and it can be disheartening.
Yeah. And so like, my parents are like healthy and stuff like that, which is a blessing and things like
Yeah.
that. But like realizing that shit, and I think it's also due to the pandemic because it feels
Yeah.
like even though it's been 3 years, it
It
feels
does
like just
not. It
one
does not.
continuous fucking year or whatever. And
Hmm.
so like concept of time has been like fucked up. And then also think like kind of like you like looking back at it and be like, yeah, there's still shit that I want to do and I don't want to
Hmm.
regret
Nope.
not doing that. Like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
want I want my parents to be around to see grandkids and stuff like that. So like, and then also August is just a tricky month for me in
Yeah.
general,
I know.
with the
Yeah.
shit that I've been through. So
Yeah, for
like,
sure. Yeah, no. Yeah.
it's magnified right now. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I think like once I get past kind of like, the anniversary of certain stuff, then
Yep.
I'll be cool or whatever. But yeah, it's just magnified times 10 because like, mom going in for checkups. You good?
Yeah. No,
You
you
know
are
what I'm
right.
saying?
What did they say?
Yeah,
You
like you
know, like
good?
for real. And also having the hard conversation of, okay, you're good, but will you be? Where is your documents? What is this?
Yeah,
Like
right.
I've had the unfortunate responsibility of helping cleaning out like my elders who've passed away, their homes. And it was
Yeah,
unexpectedly. And so we couldn't get into cell phone devices. We don't know where last wishes are.
right,
We
right.
now we have to go through probate court to do things. And, no, what is the password to your phone? Where is your bank account information? What is
Mm,
your wishes? Like this needs to be in a folder somewhere. And we don't, because you never want to talk about it, right? Because people don't want to have the mortality conversations. It's morbid as fuck. You know what I mean?
right, 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 right.
And so people get in their body and like I have an emergency folder. I have a folder that has everything. It has my information, date of birth, last name, blood type, front and back, images of my credit cards, everything. Because
Yeah,
you just never know. And I have designated people who know where this things are. So
yeah,
it's very humanizing. I'll say
yeah.
that.
It's
That's what it is.
it's a humanizing
It's
period
real.
right now for
It hits
me.
you in your
As in
chest like
like
a motherfucker. Like,
facts. And then
yeah.
career wise, I made a change.
Yeah,
Recently.
congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And so like, you
How you
know,
liking that now?
I'll put it this way.
Okay.
Um, I like what I'm doing.
Okay.
I like what I'm doing. I'm not really looking forward to the tax bracket ramifications of
Oh yeah,
certain shit.
that shit suck, bro. Was letting you know
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
an automatic 40% off the top.
Hey,
Everything you do,
I
automatic
am.
40.
I've hit another threshold, and
Yeah.
so shit's a little different now, and
Yeah,
like
no, for sure. Your
when
taxes are going to go up, and you're
when
not
tax
going to
season
get.
roll around, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not looking forward to that because of that. But it's a
Nope,
blessing to be able to make what I'm making,
for
and
sure.
even though inflation and all this shit is trash.
Kind of eats it up, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm in a period right now where perspective and growing and changing and stuff like that. And yeah, we really are the adults out here or
Which is
whatever.
so weird because I am so immature. Like, are y'all
Bruh,
sure? Like, are
I'm
you
still,
sure?
I
I'm
am
still
still,
I'm still righty tighty lefty loosey. Like, what the fuck?
bruh. I had to go
What?
into the office today to grab something, and I literally because we're hybrid, and so like nobody was there, and so like I'm unlocking the door. I was like, righty tighty
Tighty
lefty.
lefty loosey.
To unlock the
Listen,
door, dog.
it's still righty tighty lefty loosey. I still
Facts.
have to call my mom, be like, Mama, now what do I say to these people? Now what happened? Now
Facts.
how am I the adult? But I be so adult until it's time to pick out my health benefits. Now what is this?
Yeah,
Now
facts.
what?
Facts.
How are we the adults in this? Where the
And
fuck?
that is what's coming up with a nigga next. I have to pick that out. And I'm as soon as I hit that, it's a 60-day period that they got at my gig now. And so like as soon as that 60 days is up, I'm scheduling everything.
I need everything. I need every type
Everything.
of everything. No,
Everything.
I ensure, like, that's one of the things I have to watch. Like the last time I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was up. I'm like, oh shit, like I have to watch those things. So
Yeah.
get it checked, get your heart, your body, your blood work, everything. Get all of that done. Especially black men. Black men, you guys have a higher mortality rate, unfortunately, due to just life and trauma, and it is a massive stereotype of men don't go to the doctor. It's a massive stereotype. There's very few who do, but it's a consensus that men don't. So it's a lot of health issues, but I applaud every black man that goes to the doctor, that goes those things, that goes gets checked, that goes gets tested, all of the things.
Yeah, I had to push my shit back because I'm like, nigga ain't got coverage right now.
No,
So
I'm not gonna come out of pocket out of this.
Because I saw what it costs without coverage and what my insurance and my last gig covered. And I was like, God damn. Because I get everything done every 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, high blood pressure unfortunately runs in my family. And so I even had an issue with it. Was it at the beginning of 2022? Where I had to be put on that shit.
Did you? Oh wow!
I had to be put on that shit. I don't think I ever talked about this on the podcast, but
are you are you still on it like a very minimal, or are you completely off of it?
So I've been off it for a while to see like if I got it under control, which is why this next appointment is like super niggas is talking about health.
No, but like for real, like
for real. No, like I've been off it.
This is what a 35-year-old, 30 to 40-year-old conversation has to look like. So I hope that you're healthy, but please, sending up all positive vibes and healthiness to your space with that, because it's not that high blood pressure. That's a silent killer, especially in the African-American community.
Facts. No, I got put on that shit and I was like, I was not feeling it. The medication was, I didn't have any side effects, thank God. But like it was like, damn, because that's something like my dad suffered from, and then like my grandfather suffered from and shit. And so like you automatically, and then of course Chantel was on that shit too, and it was like, what the fuck?
It's very triggering.
Yeah, it was triggering as fuck. But that just was like get my ass back in the gym, kind of watch what I eat and stuff like that. And then which is why this next one is super important to see kind of where I stand, where I can like be completely off of it or be on something like a smaller dose or something like that. So but yeah, I'm scheduling everything, nigga.
I need it today. I need everything. Whatever
dermatologist,
test you can run me for.
dentist, everything, nigga.
Everything. I don't give a fuck. Is it a color test? I don't give a
Right. I
goddamn.
don't give a fuck. I ain't never had an allergy test before. Run that shit.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
I am so scared to get that shit. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I
My
heard.
homegirl got one and she's allergic to everything.
Yeah.
Everything. She
Yeah,
can't
I've heard horror
she can't do
stories.
anything. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, no,
Mhm.
she got that allergy test and she like basically can never go outside. Like she just can't. Like anything dealing in outdoors, it literally sends her into like a fucking asthmatic like shit situation. Like
Right.
her allergies, she can't do outside. I got another homegirl who they found out she has a tree nut allergy. So anything pine, walnut, avocado, certain chocolates, none of that she can have.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to live that life.
I can't eat no butter pecan ice cream. I can't have no walnuts.
Niggas love butter pecan.
Cause that's what we had. What? I can't eat what? I can't have this cinnamon roll with no walnuts.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, luckily I ain't cross none of that shit. And
Yeah,
I'm
no.
a little bit scared if I do that. It says like, nigga, you've been eating this for 35 years and you not
You
supposed
probably shouldn't.
to.
No, for sure. Yeah, that probably is not the best thing for you. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Those allergy
So
tests is necessary. I just don't want to get one because I don't want to be
yeah.
I don't want the
You
information
want to be
sharing.
Delulu out here.
Yeah, I want to be fucking Delulu. Yes, let me put my Delulu sunglasses on.
Fact. Fact. So speaking of Delulu, there was a event that took place here in St. Louis about a week ago.
What was it?
On the 21st to be exact.
Was it? Okay, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Yeah, it was a great time.
Motherfuckers was wearing silver.
I had a great time.
And Kung Lao sombreros.
I loved it.
Glitter.
I loved every minute of it.
And everything.
I loved every minute of it.
Beyonce came through the crib.
I loved every minute of it. I loved how it was packed. It was all ages, all colors, sizes, the silver. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I did.
So this was my first Beyonce concert.
Okay.
And I'll be completely honest. Like I wasn't the like I liked Renaissance. Don't get me wrong, but that one like motherfuckers love Renaissance. Like Breathe, Virgo's Groove, and America no problem, and shit like that. And I liked it. Cuff It is my shit. Like when I heard the album and Cuff It came on, I'm like, yeah, this the one right here for me and stuff like that. So like. And I'm a fan of Beyonce as well, so this ain't that's not me hating or nothing like that. No,
for sure.
But I will say that is one of the best concerts I have ever fucking been to.
She puts on a show. Like people talk a lot of see, here's the thing. What pisses me off of people like Beyonce's so overrated. I mean, she can sing and she put on a great show, whatever. Well, bitch, shut up. It's always I'm not a Beyonce fan, but what? But these holes in your mouth, bitch, shut up. Like I am not, like again, I'm a part of the Beehive. I'm not a stan. I can absolutely be objective when it comes to work. I've seen Beyonce before. I saw her at Formation. The Formation tour that came to St. Louis in 2016 was fucking excellent. That was my first Beyonce experience, but like I didn't go to On the Run or Mrs. Carter.
Yeah, everything before that.
Correct. So I appreciate it. I love the visuals. She's going to give you a show, and it was that bitch can sing. She got the range. She's going to give you a show. What more could you want? And I'm so glad men were there and enjoying themselves.
Facts.
So yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that you had your first experience with Beyonce. It was a good show.
Right. And like I'm of course familiar with the songs on the album. I listened to it a couple of times. I didn't live and breathe it. Now, if this was like self-titled or some shit like that,
I'm singing every word. Every word.
Nigga, I'm in my bag with this shit. Like that is my self-titled was my shit. Self-titled Lemonade was my shit.
That was that deal. No, for sure.
So
and I love that. That is so awesome. Beyonce puts on let me tell you something. Beyonce is in my top 5 of concerts. So top 5.
Okay, get into it.
No particular order.
No particular
No
order. Just your top 5
particular
concerts.
order. Top 5 concerts, no particular order. The Hard Knock Life Tour. I
Okay.
saw that. Jay-Z, DMX, Redman, Method Man.
Okay.
The Lock.
Okay.
Hard Knock Life. The 444 tour Jay-Z put on.
Okay. Okay.
Been to
Yeah,
that.
that didn't come through the crib, so you went out
Nope.
of
I
town to
went
go
to
see that.
Nashville.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was
Okay.
excellent. The 444 tour. Drake. Life, it's all a blur. When I tell you the Drake and 21 Savage, Aubrey Graham, when I tell you that people sleep and think just like Aubrey Graham is an amazing rapper, but you got to think this motherfucker was an actor. He is a performing artist. Aubrey
Okay.
Graham, easy. So it's Hard Knock Life, 444, Drake and 21 Savage, Beyonce, and Erykah Badu. The Erykah Badu show that was here was
That just came.
it was
Okay.
so fucking great. It
Okay.
was so good. I've never seen her perform like that. I've seen her at a festival here or there, but to be in an arena, the light show and the singers, that
Okay.
that was an amazing show. So those are my top 5.
Okay. Yeah. The only reason I didn't go to the Erykah Badu show is because I saw her at Music at the Intersection, which was a concert
So I
festival
was
here
at
in
Music
St.
at the
Louis.
Intersection.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
there, but
It was
it
completely
did
different.
it wasn't a good show to
Yeah.
me because number one, it was the rain, so we had to deal with that,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then
Yep.
they were behind, and then
Yep.
when whoever went on before her blew out the mics, and that's why they couldn't get because they couldn't hear. The sound was bad, so I
Okay.
didn't have a good Badu
Okay.
experience.
Okay.
So when I actually got a chance to get a good ticket, I went
Go
by
to an
myself.
arena. Yep. Yep. Yep.
It was
Yeah, got you.
out of sight. It was excellent.
Okay. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
speaking to the like show aspect, that's something
Mhm.
that I appreciated about Beyonce's show
Yeah.
because it felt like it had a flow, it had a storyline, there was visuals, Blue Ivy
Yeah.
came out and shit like that. You know, it's just the energy was just top tier, stage design,
Yeah.
instrument, band,
It was
singers,
it's
Mike's his own. You feel me?
the
Like
mic was on. Her
and
fucking mic was on.
respectfully,
Respectfully. Okay.
titties was tittying.
The titties that
The titties
the
was
titties was
tittying.
tittying. They
And
was
that
bouncing
goddamn
like a
blue dress
motherfucker.
or whatever the fuck that was, nigga.
She puts on a show. She's
I
gonna
was
give you
like,
everything. Like unfortunately, it's what they call it. It's the devil's in the details. Like we're talking a show. We're gonna get a theme. You're gonna get stage presence. You're going to get
top tier,
formations.
top tier,
Yeah, it's top
top tier,
tier. I
top tier.
honestly, I Beyonce was shocked. The crowd erupted when Blue Ivy came on. Like the room was shaking. I'm on some. Oh my god! It was just to see that. So I love as a former theater kid. I love performers. I love
Yeah,
to see stage shows.
give a
The
nigga a
lights.
storyline with your shit.
I love that.
Yeah,
Tell me, I am because it also points to the fact like I'm no longer like I like a good rap concert, but I'm no longer a
they don't
fan
get
of
you.
just
Yeah, yeah.
the
You
rapper
just
and
standing
his
there.
DJ
Yeah,
and just standing
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, I'm no longer going to rap concerts for that fucking reason. I take that back. I lied. I just bought tickets to the Juvenile concert. I lied. I did. I lied. I'm going to see that. It's Juvenile, A Ball, MJG, Bun B. I'm absolutely going to see that.
Okay, is that here?
Yes, it's October 13th. It's at the fucking Shafis, but I'll go see them. I'll go see that. I love
Okay,
Juvie. A Ball, MJG, Bun B. Oh, I'm absolutely going to that. Hell yeah. I'm trying to buy floor
okay,
seats.
okay. Okay, say less. No, but for me, yeah,
Yeah.
beyond the Renaissance concert
Yes.
is definitely up there.
Yay.
Um, when Drake came with the Migos,
I missed that. I had to
I
work.
saw that concert twice.
I bet you fucking did. And I
I
know it was excellent. As
well,
you should have.
well for one, I went with my boy Phil to
Yeah.
Chicago because when they announced the tour, obviously St. Louis wasn't on the fucking
They ended up
docket.
adding St. Louis, didn't they?
Exactly. And so when they added St. Louis, Chantel, I'm like, she obviously didn't get to, didn't come with me to see him in Chicago. It's right after her birthday. I was like, let me grab her, grab tickets and go see it again because it was a damn good show.
It's excellent. Aubrey puts on a fucking show. And then you forget people talk a lot of shit. Drake is one of the GOATs. Like y'all forget how many songs this nigga has. He went through 20 songs before 21 Savage even got on the fucking stage. You know what I'm saying? And so
Fact.
I went and saw them when I was in New York. So I saw them at the Garden, at Madison Square Garden. So I went up there when he was in that was the last show he had in New York. He had 7 shows in New York between like Newark, the Barclays, and then Madison Square Garden, right? So we in this motherfucker, and he put on a perfect show. Like, you forget how many songs he has. Like, I was on my feet the entire time he was performing. Because I was like, I forgot about this. You got Take Care, you got fucking Thank Me Later, you got Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Drake. I mean, you got Drake from through the ages.
Fact.
Right? Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so that Drake and Migos tour.
It was shit flying in the air. He had this fucking. It was first. It was this a scream mask. Then he had like a piece of sperm flying in the air. Then he had the fucking Virgil thing, which was weird. It was so weird. It was so weird. Like, shout out, rest in peace to Virgil. Like, I never really I'm not a fan of his work, so I can't speak on that. But this massive statue, I was like, okay, that's very interesting. I felt bad for those who were sitting in front of it because it was obstructing a lot of people.
It was that goddamn big. Yeah. He had something like that at the Migos tour. And then of course I've seen the Migos a couple of times. So of course I won't put they come with other artists from time to time. But like, Drake and Migos, I saw them twice. I went and saw J. Cole down in Mizzou when he was on the like Friday Night Lights. Just about to like go mainstream vibe. So that concert was really dope. When I was a youth, I got to see Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg.
I saw that. I too went to that concert. It was at the
amphitheater.
Hollywood.
Yeah. I got to see them.
Me and my cousin, we went to see that show. We got tickets. We were on the 6th row. I was losing my mind. Yes. Yeah. That was such a good concert.
And then all of them were like the hottest rappers at the time, too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Fab was an up and comer. 50 Cent was the new motherfucker
50, because what was it? 50 and Jay was like battling or some shit.
Yeah. And 50, Get Rich or Die Trying took over the summer.
It was crazy.
That year. And then Jay, that was right around, I want to say, was it Blueprint 2?
I feel like it might have been Blueprint 2. Yes.
Yeah,
because
right around
it was,
Blueprint 2. Yeah, because Black Album was like a year later.
Yep.
So, and then of course Snoop is Snoop. So
Snoop Dogg is the most transitional rapper of our generation. This nigga is everywhere. Like you can't everywhere. But no, I love a good concert. But that Beyonce, I am so glad you had a chance to experience, a Beyonce concert. And that's one of her better ones. Like Renaissance, I love the album. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm a fan. Like, I knew that album isn't for everybody. Yeah. That it's not, it's a lot of work. A lot of that album, a lot of the music, a lot of it came from ballroom, right? A lot of our, it came from ballroom and a lot of spaces and a lot of things. And so, I like, my favorite song was Blow. Is Blow. Off of Self-Titled. And I like that vibe. So that, to me, this album was for girls who like Blow. This was albums for the girlies who was, unfortunately, we all can't be riding around thugging with my rounds, bitch. I don't feel like doing that. Let's go, bitch. Let's go outside. Like it was very fun. It was very fun, and it was very airy. And in a time that was necessary. And I hate that we don't have no fucking visuals. Beyonce, Giselle.
She said you are the visual, goddamn it.
Okay, we the fucking visual.
You are the visual.
Okay. I mean, well, fuck.
Hey, dog. Hell. Respectfully, if she gonna be up there jiggling like that, like I was like, bruh, like when she was up there, and it was during, was it during You Can't Take My Soul? I don't know. Yep. I can't even remember what fucking song. But like I was like, I get it. I get it.
I get it now.
I get it. Body on body. I get it.
Got that body, yaddy, yaddy. I love it.
I understand why Jay is following her ass around the country. Like, Nigga.
What I'm gonna do? Of course. Now you see why he made 444. You see why?
Nigga said, me and my wife beefing, I ain't leaving. I get
The
it.
fuck? I get it now. What he was like, no, what you mean? Come, what do you mean you're leaving? Come home. What do you mean? Come home. No.
I get it. I
Mm-mm.
fucking get it. So going back to you being the future Annalise Keating, what do you want? What is it that you want to practice in specifically?
So I do want to do some civil. I actually
Okay.
really want to go work in I want to go work with financial crimes.
Oh,
So I
okay.
really want to work in like some civil law, but I really want to go to white collar crime. So a lot of contracts, a lot of litigation, a lot of just, being in spaces. I work in risk. So I see a lot of teams, a lot of compliance managers, a lot of in-house counsel for a lot of companies, and that's kind of where I really want to lead to.
Okay.
Working for companies in big law, like in-house counsel for certain companies that are like
Right,
major.
right, right. Because every company has legal in some shape or fashion. So
I work with them. I work with that team often in a lot of spaces, and I see a lot of Black women, and I'm like, I need to
it's
be where
dope.
y'all at. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these spaces, Black women lawyers are the compliance managers. They're the this, they're the that. They're making the rules. They're in policy. They're in-house counsel. They're making the decisions on what we need to do and representing companies well. And I was like, I think I can do that. I'm not being no defense attorney for criminal. You're not gonna call me little Gerald because you done did some bullshit and now hey, cousin, no, nigga, no, no, I'm not, no, no, I'm not about to be that. You're not about to make me be. I don't want to be nobody's defense attorney. I don't want to be the reason why somebody got life. I would be the fucking Drewski lawyer. Well, hey,
Oh
God, how you
yeah.
doing? Got some good news and some
He
bad
said,
news. Good news,
"Sayonara,
sayonara. Good news
you're
is,
fucking out of here."
yeah. Bad news is you got life. Good
Yeah.
news is we received your payment. Sayonara. No, fuck that. No, hell no.
That's some real shit. Yeah, that's where the money at.
Yeah,
Keep
I don't want to
motherfuckers,
be in
keep these
criminal
companies out of
defense.
trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in criminal defense. I don't want to go to family law because I am not about to be the deciding factor to help somebody child support or divorce lawyer or family law. I would lose my mind. Do something. I got to represent because you did something to a child, the best interest of a kid. I'm always going to side with the child. And there's so many laws and things like that that are not for certain demographics of people. You know what I'm saying? And I could not, my heart can't take that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to stick to the paperwork of it all. No.
Real shit. Real
That's
shit.
kind of
Real
it.
shit.
I want to be able to have enough information and enough law background to where you listen, shut the fuck up until I get there. Okay. I just shut up. Just be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say anything and we'll figure this out. I'm on my way. Like, and plus, I want my family to be like, well, my sister, the lawyer, she said,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
the
I
lawyer, well, my
definitely
friend, the lawyer said,
facts. My aunt is an attorney, and I definitely be like,
TT. So
hey,
hypothetically
hey,
speaking,
auntie.
right?
So
Let's
this,
just
this, da,
say,
da, 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 da. And she'll get you right.
yeah, she'd be like, no, first of all, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Be quiet. And you'd be like, so hypothetically speaking, auntie, let's just say, what if someone did looking at
Facts,
us?
facts, facts. Get a nigga out of a jam.
Yeah,
You feel me?
no. Not get anybody out of a jam, but just know enough. I want to be able to successfully challenge the law when necessary, to defend it and to know what our rights are. A lot of our
Mhm.
communities, black and
We
brown, we're
don't
in
know.
a lot of the situation because we just don't fucking know. And loophole Larry white man, unfortunately, will get all through that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And now you didn't, and now they Teflon. No, they just read and know how to use the system and understand where the loopholes are, and that's where it is, and that's what it is. I really want to be able to make an impact, to be self-aware, to know the law, go work for somebody's in-house counsel, and be able to do some things. So some civil here or there, maybe a little bit of real estate, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy. So
I got you. I got you. So what does the rest of 2023 look like for you?
shit, nigga, survive. Fuck, I don't know.
Real
You
nigga
know,
shit. Real nigga activity.
I know, right? So just fucking survive. But no, can finish law school. Like I would not finish law school, but get over the hurdle and really just like put pen to paper. Because it's people always talk about, oh, I'm about to pursue law school. I'm trying to go to law school, but they never actually do it. And so really putting myself in the position to wrap up 2023 and put my law school application in to be considered for. But yeah.
You said you're planning your 40th.
Yeah, so I'm planning my 40th birthday party. Um, I am really excited about that. It's gonna be a fucking shindig. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good time. So I'll be sending out invites and Google form links probably at the top of the year.
Google form links?
Nigga, what do you mean? I need every because I'm not finna because black people don't RSVP. They don't.
Real
So in
shit.
order to get to this party, you have to fill out this Google form to say you're coming, and your name will be put onto a spreadsheet. So when you, because I got to account for caterer, head counts. Black people don't RSVP. Fuck that. No, if you're not on this list, you're not getting in because you're not gonna know where to go. Mm-mm.
Mm.
It's a whole situation. I got private parking. I gotta have motherfucking security because it's in the city. You know what I'm saying? You want people because I have the venue that I am looking for. It's a really nice venue, also black owned in the city. It's right across the street from Sophie's. The music at the intersection is like right on like Locust, like right behind.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's a whole private parking lot that I get. You know what I'm saying with the venue. And no, I need y'all to RSVP, and y'all not gonna do it. So everybody got to fill out this form. You no. Are you bringing a +1? Do you have any food allergies? Like you have to consider those type of shit. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be expensive as fuck, but that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's expensive as fuck, but at least the people that you're sending the form out to,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
it's gonna
time.
be like the people like I really want y'all to be here. So
It's gonna be catered. It's gonna be open bar. So yeah, I kind of figured out who my DJ is. So you'll be getting your invite once I get everything together. It's
in
probably
that
gonna be
bit.
maybe
Is
about
it a
100.
theme?
Oh, the Black Album.
All right. Niggas gonna be in motherfucking black.
Everybody has to be in black. It's the Black Album. It's the Black Album. That's the theme. That's the song. That's public service announcement is the theme of this party. Everybody gotta have on black. Something
Say less.
simple. It's nothing crazy. Everybody gonna have on black.
Say less. I'm looking at my goddamn closet now. It ain't nothing but
Yes.
ain't nothing but black in that motherfucker.
Same. I need motherfuckers to put that shit on because we gonna have a good time. Because I have not had a birthday party probably since like my 15 years. I turned 25. It's the last birthday party I had at fucking 609. Shit.
What a fucking time.
What a time. What a time. Good times.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't had a party since then. It's so many people that I want to be at the party. It's so many of my friends and so many of y'all. And we're just gonna have a good time. I want people to have a good drink, a security, a DJ. Charlie Chan, if you listening, I am soliciting you to DJ my birthday party. You already said you would. So I got some good folks that's gonna take care of it, and so it's gonna be a good ass time. So
that's what's up.
You gotta plan that shit out now, cause
yeah.
And it's come October, it'll be 6 months. It's fucking crazy. Cause your birthday is in
January.
4 months? 4 months? No, 5
Top
months.
of the year. Top of the year.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Crazy.
Yeah.
But that's my 2023. Really trying to get a handle, really wrap up this cycle for law school to apply for this admission cycle, get accepted, and plan my birthday party and just end the year healthy. You know what I mean? Like it's so much that goes into life, and you really I just gotta fucking survive. You have to just what you think something is going to be, it might not even be that way. So you can hope for the best. But those are my two big things: law school, get in, or not even. I know I'm gonna get in. That's of course. But like, just see what happens. I've been putting this off for a while and saying I'm gonna go and studying and whatever. No, let's what they say, bring on the fucking water. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off and just get in there. See what's going on.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's real. Definitely. Speaking to survive, and I just want to enjoy the fruits of what the fuck
Mm-hmm.
I've been grinding for. So like
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better at that and be consistent with that. Um and yeah.
What's the rest of the year look like for you?
Oh man. Yes, financially, I'm in a
Mm.
better spot. So like looking to do some things with the podcast for sure.
Yeah.
And um business stuff, whether that's in investing in something or like I don't know if I necessarily want to own my own business.
It's
But
a scam. Don't do it.
I, I don't
It's
know
a
if I want to
scam.
necessarily do that, but definitely look to like invest in something and have, passive income. You know what I'm saying? So
Only way I'm gonna start back doing the business if I can get a PPP loan. I'm gonna do everything else.
hey,
I'm gonna do everybody else business.
hey,
Fuck that.
we get
I
a good enough strand of that ooh we out here.
listen.
We might, you never know. We might be back inside, but
Li- let's talk about it. Cause I
hey,
showed bought me a whole nother thing of mask. I said, "Ooh,
yeah,
let me go get me
yeah,
some
yeah,
masks."
yeah. Once that weather change and that
Once that
winter
weather
bullshit,
change,
yeah,
it's gonna
you
come
mask
and it's
mask the
gonna
fuck
get.
up.
Listen, I surely just put in my Amazon cart some whatever masks. Fuck that. I will go back to masking up. I was masking up for a long time, and then I actually got COVID for the first. I went through the longest, and I didn't catch it. I caught it last December. Last December,
Okay.
I am fully vaccinated. I got boosted. I had been dodging it, and then I went to Denver, and then I came back home and I tested positive for COVID. It was the
Mm,
worst. I've had the flu before, and I felt better with
the flu.
the flu. No, I take that back. The flu was worse.
Mm,
The flu was worse. The only thing that COVID, it's the long game with COVID. Like
yeah, the after effects. Yeah.
I had to be referred to like a long care COVID clinic because I couldn't, because it took me like almost 3.5 months to get over the fatigue and the brain fog. Like it was like almost 4 months of like, I was neurologically fucking inept and was
Yeah.
so tired for so many months. So that was really it. But the initial onset, not a flu, I thought I was gonna pass away. It was the fever of that flu that would hurt you with the flu. Like I had a fever for 8, 9 days. It was just rough off and on. But
Said
yeah,
lock this
man.
shit down.
They need
I ain't
come on,
doing
Uncle
sh-
Joe.
I
Lock
ain't
it
doing
down.
shit.
Lock this shit down. I need lock it down. I need it, please, please. Give us do something. Something. Throw up, pinch the bitch.
Nigga said,
Anything.
help me,
Help
please.
help me pinch. Did you even pinch this bitch?
Yeah.
Something. Give us anybody got a fucking clue? Anybody got a clue?
Help me. That's real shit though.
No, for
Real shit
real.
though. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that shit.
I do not. It was bad. It was, I, it was crazy. Like I literally was down bad for like, because I was off work and then I end up like going to work, like a couple, like not going to work, but like logging on, of course, I work from home. And
Right.
so literally, I caught COVID on like a Monday. I was still on vacation. So I ended up going back to work on like a Thursday,
Mm.
or a Wednesday, one of them. And I was literally like, I couldn't form a sentence. Like it wouldn't come out. Like what I was trying to say, I couldn't say. I was looking at my computer and I was like, "Now what?
I'm doing something.
Yeah, what is it? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Motherfucker, no. Like I had to, it was so hard. I was so confused for like 3 weeks. And it just was this constant state of confusion for a long time. It was really bad. It was crazy. So I don't
Yeah.
want that shit no more. So hopefully those who are out there, please take those precautions, mask up if you can, if you want to, be in those spaces, get your hand sanitizer, wipe it down, all that shit.
Yeah. Real shit. Real shit. But yeah, yeah, man. Just like literally enjoying life for me. That's
Yeah.
like the big thing for me. And I'm gonna travel. I didn't really travel this year yet.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna travel
Okay.
in October.
Okay. Where you going?
Um
I'm nosy.
Vegas.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've
Vegas.
never been to Vegas.
It's you gotta
I'm
go.
not really like,
That's all
yeah,
I
it's
say.
one of those things where it's like, like I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not a. I'm. People be like, you ever been to Vegas?
Go for like 2 days and get the fuck out of there.
Okay, yeah. Like I've never been to
Yeah.
Vegas. I've never been to Miami. Like I'm not a, like I don't
I
really.
haven't been to Miami yet either.
I spent a lot of time in LA. A lot of time. Yeah, I spent a shit ton of time in LA. Shit ton of time in Texas. But it's really New York. Like, oh Jesus, I love New York. It's excellent.
Yeah, your ass stay in New York. Every time I look up, I'm like, nigga, that ain't here.
Yeah, New York
Oh,
feels like
fucking New
home.
York.
Yeah, no, I had this work project that I was working with last year. Had us in New York all summer. It was started in like June and it was through September. And I was there like helping out with support like for about 7 to 10 days, like each month. So I was there for 2 weeks in June, no, 2.5 weeks in June of last year, a week in July, a week in August, and like a week and a half in September. So,
Gotcha.
and then I was back this summer for a little bit of work, but a lot of it was for vacation. So,
got you. Yeah,
I love
going
it.
to Vegas. I'm going to see.
Nice. You want to see
Going to see
Usher?
Usher. Yep.
Yes. Oh, I heard that is an oh my God. I heard that is an excellent show. I was shitty that I did not get a chance to see. I'm not gonna be able to make it to see him, and I'm shitty I did not go see Silk Sonic because I heard they put
I heard
on a
Silk Sonic
fucking
shit.
show.
Well, shit, Van the one that told me about Silk Sonic.
I heard that shit was great.
So,
but my one of my best friends went to Usher, and she the motherfucking night she went, he fucking brought out 2 Chainz and Ludacris. I said, he brought out Titty Boy? Oh my God, I'd have fainted. Y'all know my love for 2 Chainz is to my heart. But no, enjoy that shit. I heard Usher puts on an excellent show. I think you're gonna have a great time.
Facts. And then we going out there in the middle of the week. So
it shouldn't be too bad.
It shouldn't be too bad, Go to the concert the day we get there, and then we got a day to bullshit, and then we come back. So we're not staying out there long. Get the fuck out of there. I went to Vegas 5, 6 years ago, and we was out there for like 4 days. I'm like,
no,
bro, too long.
No,
too long. And they don't. And that city that don't sleep shit is real.
It's real.
It's 24 hours of niggas up, kicking it, gambling, everything, bro.
Because there ain't no fucking windows in them casinos. You don't know how long you've been down there in that hole. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers been down here for 32 hours, smelling like cigarette smoke and cheese.
And bullshit.
Nigga.
At the slots, nigga.
At the slot, just going, looking like a motherfucking zombie. Get your ass up. Gambling your kids' tuition. Get your ass up here.
Dead ass.
1-800-bets off, nigga. Like
get some fucking help.
Get some help. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then the holiday season, and then we'll go from there. So
yeah, I don't have any. Well, I take that back. I gotta go to Atlanta for work at the end of the month, and then I have a solo vacation to New Orleans in October.
Oh yeah, that's somewhere I need to get to too.
I love New Orleans. It is. So totally random. So I actually decided to go to New Orleans. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I was just up on TikTok, and I was like, what's going? Somebody had the top 5 places to eat in New Orleans, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna go to New Orleans to go eat because I was on TikTok. I gotta stay off fucking TikTok. It's unnecessarily it's unnecessarily bad what times of the morning I be on that shit. But I was just scrolling. I was like, oh, that looks nice, and then I found another video. I said, oh, well, let me see when it's gonna be a good time. And when the
whole itinerary.
Nigga, just within 20 minutes. I said, well, I want to go here, here, and here. Because I'm going to always go somewhere for the food in the museums. I love a good museum.
Yeah.
Love it. What's the last museum I went to? I went to, actually here in St. Louis, of course. And then, of course, it wasn't a museum, but it was at the Brooklyn Library, the Book of Hove exhibit. I'm always here for a good exhibit.
So. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That tracks. So, but yeah. You want niggas to follow you on social media or what?
You can have them hit me on the Insta. Don't hit me on the Insta. Hit me on Twitter, FrannyDiva. That's it. Yeah. Not the Insta. Yeah. My Insta, I don't even know my Instagram name no more.
She said keep it simple. Just follow me on Twitter.
Hit me on the Twitter or on my phone it's still Twitter. I refuse to do the update.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it don't say X on my phone.
your mama names you Twitter.
Your mama named me Twitter. I'm gonna call you Twitter.
I'm gonna call you Twitter. Yeah, unfortunately, I got it updated on my shit, but it's gonna always be Twitter. Fuck that shit. So,
nigga, no. But
that. But yeah, appreciate you coming on the podcast, man.
For
And if
sure.
you want to know how to get away with murder, you know,
Hey, listen, I'm Olivia Pope. It's handled.
It's handled. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Taken care of.
You got it. It's handled.
But yeah, appreciate you jumping on with me, man.
But y'all, thanks for having me on. It's been a while. I'm glad to be able to sit on here and talk some shit and see the evolution and the growth of the Henny Nights podcast. Oh,
appreciate
the days we started to the days.
The stories.
Now. The
stories. The fucking stories, man.
Stories we could tell.
Right. But yeah, make sure y'all lock in with her on Twitter. And until next time, we'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
All right, guys. Bye.